Guys, I have very good news for all skilled worker and those on the health and care worker visa. And this good news is starting from on the 4th of April 2024. I know you are as excited as I am. If you are interested, stay tuned.
Brian Little.
Welcome to my channel. I'm super excited to have you all, guys. If you are seeing my face for the very first time, my name is Violet Okolocha. I'm a registered nurse. I live and I practice in the United Kingdom, and on this channel I share every vital information. So do me a favor, like this video, share this video, and of course don't forget to subscribe. Now guys, I just want to do this video by answering a question. This lady sent me this email literally yesterday, and I'll read it. She said, Nurse V, thanks for all you do. I used your videos and I passed my OSCE exam. I'm proud of you. And she said, Nurse V, just to mention, are you aware of the new change coming up from on the 4th of April 2024? I did see your video on some of the changes. However, you never mentioned that from on the 4th of April 2024, skilled worker, health and care worker visa can now work 20 hours in a job as they choose to. I want your response on this, only because I love the nursing job, but I would love to do something outside nursing, like data analyst. Okay, so guys, I want to respond to this. You can see literally I'm not wearing any makeup, obviously, because I didn't plan on doing a video about this, so I'm not really ready, but I just want to respond to this. Truly guys, from on the 4th of April 2024, there is going to be a massive change in immigration. Now, one of the change is, before now, let me pose this so that all of us can actually see. Before now, taking on additional work, if you work overtime in the job you are being sponsored for, you do not need to update your visa, and there is no limit to how many overtime we can work. Skilled worker, health and care worker visa, we're all aware of this. So if you are doing overtime, it's not a big deal as long as it's paid alongside with your salary. Okay, now you can also work 20 hours. You can also work 20 hours a week in another job or for your own business, as long as you are doing a job you are being sponsored for. You must work. As long as you are doing a job you are being sponsored for, your work must be either one, in the same shortage occupation code and at the same level as the job you are sponsored for. Meaning, as a nurse, I'm employed in the UK as an health and care worker visa. As a nurse, I can only work as a nurse, or in a shortage occupation code. So I can also work in a shortage occupation code. This is the two kind of job I can do, either in a job as the same occupation code as I am, or in a job on a shortage occupation code. But from the 4th of April 2024, this rule is going to be relapsed, meaning that from on the 4th of April 2024, you can now work that 20 hours you are working as an extra for your employer. From on the 4th of April 2024, you may decide to work that 20 hours not just with your employer, but in any job at all that is in the immigration salary list. Let me repeat this again. From on the 4th of April 2024, they are going to be relapsing this rule. So you can work 20 extra hours in any job that is in the immigration salary lists. But as of today, you can only work 20 hours in a job that is in the same occupational code or that is in a shortage occupational code. But from on the 4th of April 2024, you can do any job whatsoever, as long as the job you want to do is on the immigration salary list. Remember that there are massive changes that are coming up from on the 4th of April 2024. From on the 4th of April 2024, the UK government is also changing the occupation code. Do you understand? So from 4th of April 2024, you can do your 20 hours in any job that is in the immigration salary list. Meaning that if you are a care worker, for instance, and you are working with a care company, from on the 4th of April 2024, you can decide to do your 20 extra hours. You must work permanently with that company that sponsored you, but you can decide to do your 20 hours in another firm. You can probably say, okay, I can see that the analyst, for instance, is in the shortage occupation code or in the immigration salary list. So I will do my 20 hours as a data analyst. Do you understand? So you must still be working with your employer, but that your extra 20 hours, instead of doing it in the same occupation code or in the shortage occupation code, you can do it in any occupation that is on the immigration salary list. I know that it is not clear. That's one. Must wait till the 4th of April to see that it has come into effect. Don't just rush. Wait until the 4th of April, because on the 4th of April, we are going to be sure if it is those who are applying for their visa that this rule applies to, the new babes who will be applying for their visa from 4th of April, if it is them that this rule is applicable to, or if this rule is applicable to every one of us. Because me, I came into the UK in 2020. We would know from on the 4th of April if this rule is applicable to those who are just joining, who are just applying for their visa on the 4th of April 2024, or if it's applicable to those of us who have already been here. Do you understand? So you must wait until it is published so that we are sure if it is just the new babes or if it is everyone. Do you understand? So up until we hear that this is for everyone, I would not encourage anybody to start doing it, because you know, if you do anything against the immigration rule, it's going to affect you, your right to stay in the UK, and it's going to affect you want to get your indefinite leave to remain. So you don't want to make any errors. Always make inquiries properly before you do anything. Make proper inquiries before you do anything, I beg you. Recently, a lady shared this with me and she pleaded with me. She said, Nurse V, please don't post this. You can share it, but don't post the message on your screen, please. I said, no problem. She told me that she applied for her indefinite leave to remain, and she's a skilled worker. She said she never knew that she saw it on an headline or something I don't know where she said she saw it, but she said they said if you have stayed in the UK for 3 years, you can apply for indefinite leave to remain. And I told her it's those on global talent visa, they are the ones that get their indefinite leave to remain after 3 years. We who are on a skilled worker on the health and care worker visa, hers is after 5 years. And you see now, she went to apply for indefinite leave to remain when she's not even supposed to apply for it yet. So please, always make sure you do your due diligence. I appreciate you, my darling, for asking this question, because that's the right thing to do. Always ask. And if you are not sure, you can always go and seek advice from an immigration officer. So please, for now, we have to wait till on the 4th of April 2024 to know if it affects everyone or if it is for the new babes who are going to be joining from the 4th of April 2024. So once it's 4th of April 2024, if it affects everyone, then you can work 20 hours in any job that is in the immigration salary list. Meaning, if I'm a construction engineer, I can decide that, okay, my 20 hours, I want to go into teaching, because teaching is in the immigration salary list. I can decide that, I'm an engineer, now I want to go into care. I will do 20 hours, do the training, and I will do my 20 hours with them. Now, another question lots of people have asked me, Nurse V, from on the 4th of April, are we going to be allowed to work unlimited? I don't know. I only know for now that we can work 20 hours in a job that is in the same occupation code, or in a shortage occupation code. But from the 4th of April, we are going to get it clearer if we can work more than 20 hours or if we can work unlimited. Now guys, thank you very much. If you have any question, do not hesitate to ask, and when I can, I will definitely respond to it. I will see you in another of my juicy videos. Once I see you again, have a beautiful day, have a beautiful week, enjoy your Easter. Bye guys.